How's it going, everyone? This is Cloud Chief, and in today's video, I wanted to go over obtaining Warrior Artifact Armor. Just in case any new player isn't aware, Artifact Armor is job-specific armor. It is armor that you get through doing a series of quests, and it actually makes you look a lot like classic Final Fantasy character jobs. Like the War looks a lot like the War does in Final Fantasy 1. You could say the same thing for White Mage. So it's just kind of across the board that Artifact Armor looks like old school traditional jobs in the Final Fantasy series. This armor is also from level 50 to level 60, but it is upgraded and can actually be upgraded into some of the best gear in the game. So you definitely want to be going through and obtaining this for any jobs you have leveled and leveling them up to the +3 119 versions. So enough about talking about AF, let's actually jump into getting the AF for Warrior. For the first quest, you need to be level 40, and you're going to want to go ahead and head to Bastok Mines J9. You want to go ahead and talk to Farah, who's at J9, and after finishing talking to Farah and getting the cutscene, you then want to go ahead and head to Devoy. Best way to go there is through the book. Once you've reached Devoy, just go ahead and head south until you open up in a big area where there are some tents and a bunch of orcs. There is going to be a hidden flap on one of two different tents. One is at K9, the other is at K10. Go ahead and find where the hidden flap is, and then go ahead and check it. After you've checked it, you should have two NMs that pop. Go ahead and kill both NMs. As soon as they are done, you need to now go ahead and find where the other hidden flap is and check it, and you will actually get a key item called Sword Grip Material. Once you've gotten the key item, go ahead and head back to Farah, and after talking to them, you have to wait one game day. After waiting until the next game day changes, talk to Farah again, and you will actually get a new key item called Yashin Sword. Now you want to go ahead and head to Metalworks and talk to Naji at J8. He is right by the #1 home point crystal for Metalworks. You should go ahead and get an axe, and the first artifact quest is done. Alright, for the next quest, you need to go back and talk to Farah again. After that, you need to go talk to Daydog, who is at H6 in Bastok Mines. Make sure you go down the ramp instead of being on the upper platform. He's right at the bottom of the ramp. You need to go ahead and talk to Daydog twice to get the appropriate cutscene. Next, you need to go to Palbora Mines. The best thing to do is go ahead and use the home point that puts you right next to the BCNM. From there, go ahead and head back in and just literally hug the left wall, and you'll end up in a dark, like cloudy room, and in the back corner at G10 there will be 3 question marks. Go ahead and click that, and it'll spawn a Paladin NM. As soon as you kill the NM, it will drop a modeled Quadaveg. Now go ahead and head back to Bastok and trade the egg to D-Dog. You can go ahead and talk to him again for an additional cutscene. Next, you need to head to Castle Ostroja and start making your way up. All you need to do is get past the 2 switch doors. After that, just keep going up, and there will eventually be a water pool with a bunch of leeches in there. Go ahead and kill a leech, and it should drop a skin. At this point, you can head back to D-Dog. Trade the parasite skin to D-Dog, and then you just wait until the next game day, and then go ahead and talk to D-Dog again, and you will now have the feat. At any point, once you have the quest flagged where you're working on the feat, you can go ahead and open the coffers in Crawler's Nest and Castle Vashel Bailey's. Crawler's Nest will give you the Fighter's Mask, and Castle Vashel Bailey's will give you the leg piece. Also, if you've gone through Rhapsody missions, you can actually buy keys from the Courier Moogle, so you don't actually have to farm any coffer keys. So after you've gotten the feat, you need to wait another game day before you're able to flag the next quest, which is for the body piece. So once you've waited until that game day change, go ahead and talk to D-Dog again. After you're talking to D-Dog, go ahead and just head a little further in the alley, and then you'll see Detzo. It's a little young Galka. Go ahead and talk to him, and he will mention something about a ginger cookie. Go ahead and pick up a ginger cookie either from the auction house or the courier Moogle, and go ahead and trade it to D-Dog. The quest is now actually flagged and will be in your quest log. Before this point, this quest would not be shown up in your log. Now that the quest is flagged, you want to go ahead and head to Behemoth's Domain. Using the book is the fastest and closest way to go. After that, just keep heading in the tunnel until it literally opens up a bit and you see a spine off to your right hand side. At that point, go ahead and go up near the spine and kind of make a U-turn and head back in until you're all the way at the corner of K9. There you should find a triple question mark. Go ahead and click it and it should spawn 3 goblin NMs. Once you've killed all the NMs, you then want to go ahead and zone out of the Behemoth's Domain back into Quiffum Island. This will trigger a cutscene, and this is where you will actually obtain the body piece, the last quested piece for AF. So now all that's left is the hand piece, and for anyone who doesn't know, it's now time for Darkspark. So go ahead and head to Upper Juno to the Durable Shield shop, which is located at H8, and go ahead and talk to Gusalum, who is in the corner. After that, go ahead and head to the Necropolis, and you need to try and find the treasure coffer. Again, feel free to go buy a key from the courier Moogle. For anyone who isn't aware, you can go ahead and head to Winder's Waters at F8 and talk to Shirano, and you can actually purchase a key item for 10k that will actually open the doors in Necropolis solo, so you don't actually need help anymore for getting through the doors to try and find the coffers. Once you open the coffer, you should get a key item, the Old Gauntlets. From here, you want to go back to Upper Juno and talk to Gusalum again, and he's going to go ahead and tell you that the gauntlets are damaged beyond repair and that he can't fix them. At this point, if you have done artifact armor for other jobs, then you can just go ahead and head to Port Juno to the toolbox. If this is your very first time ever going through and doing artifact armor for any jobs, you then need to go ahead and speak to Deadly Minnow, who is the shopkeeper at the Shields. So go ahead and talk to him, and then next go ahead and head to the Lower Juno inside the Tension Do and speak with Yin Takanuku at J8, and then trade them the 1,000 gil to continue. She will inform you that the toolbox is in Port Juno. So go ahead and go to Port Juno to where the auction house is on the lower level, and you will look for some question marks on top of a crate. Go ahead and click it, and you will actually get a cutscene. In the cutscene, the ghostly figure should tell you that he actually needs a key item of Shadow Flames. So now you get to head to Castle Vashel Bailey's. Once at Castle Vashel Bailey's, just go ahead and just keep running straight ahead. I recommend using the survival guide to get there. And while it just keeps wrapping around, just keep going straight for as long as you can. As soon as the path splits where you can go to either left or right, just keep going straight. As soon as you get to the very end where there's a gate, you should look right before the cove goes in. There should be a few question marks up on the wall, or look like where their torches are. Go ahead and click one of them, and that will spawn Darkspark. Once you've killed Darkspark, click one of the question marks again, and you'll actually now have the key item Shadow Flames. At this point, just head back to the toolbox at Port Juno, click it, and congratulations, you now have your handpiece. And if this is how you've ended the guide and followed it through, you should now have all 5 armor pieces, including the weapon. And congratulations, you now finished getting all of the artifacts for Warrior. If for some reason you've gone through this and you're somehow missing some pieces, you can actually go and reset your memory by going to the Lower Juno Magic Shop, and the NPC on the left-hand side wall can actually reset your memories so you can start this quest over from scratch if you need to reobtain anything. I hope you guys got some value out of this. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, may you have success in all you do.